New tonight, a sickening scene inside a cab, a passenger attacking the older driver while the car is in motion. The terrifying ride happening in Davie.
Tonight, police say they've caught that attacker, but believe there's much more to his violent past. CBS 4's Carey Codd is live at the Broward County Jail in Fort Lauderdale with the story. Carey?
Yeah, the suspect, a man named Jonathan King, is in jail tonight being held without bond. And that alleged violent encounter with a cab driver in Davie from last month is just the beginning of the story. CBS 4 News uncovered video of King allegedly attacking South Florida police officers last year.
Do not play with me. Do not play with me.
This surveillance video puts you inside a cab in late August in Davie. Davie police say the cab driver was being robbed.
Do not play with me.
Pistol whipped and held at gunpoint.
Take me back now. Don't have anything. All right, drive me back.
The driver said he didn't have any money. Davie police say the armed robber is Jonathan King, and that during a struggle with the cab driver outside this Bank of America on University Drive, King is accused of shooting the cabbie in the leg. The cabbie never stopped driving.
Drive me down and you're good. I won't do nothing to you.
The cab driver dropped King off near Nova Southeastern University.
It's pretty disturbing with how brutal and how violent this guy is.
Davie Police Lieutenant Mark Leone says detectives were able to track King's movements that night because he was wearing a GPS monitor during the crime from another criminal case.
And we were able to track his location, put him at the spot of where this crime had occurred, and we have no doubt that it's him.
King got that GPS monitor, investigators say, because of this violent attack. According to this arrest report, in March of 2018, King was arrested in Hallandale Beach on a gun and drug charge. The report says King fought with officers inside the police department's holding facility, and it was all caught on surveillance cameras. The surveillance video begins with King resisting entering the police station. Then he's seen on video lightly kicking at the plexiglass windows in his booking cell. A police report says a short time later, an officer went into the cell to handcuff King, but King broke free from the officer and left the officer locked in the cell. Another officer tried to use a stun gun on King, but he fought her, eventually throwing her into a chair. He grabbed the officer's stun gun and tried to look in an evidence bag, possibly for his gun, a police report said, but police said the gun was secured in evidence. The other officer got free from the locked cell and pursued King. In another room, the report says King was hit with the stun gun, but kept on fighting. Eventually, the officer who was locked in the cell got King on the ground and used his baton twice to subdue him. Officers cuffed King and eventually took him away. Hallandale Beach police tell me that none of their officers were injured in that attack and that all of their security policies and procedures were followed. I spoke to the cab driver in that case. He told me that he is recovering from being shot. I also spoke to King's attorney on the cab driver case. She told me the case is still very new, hasn't been filed yet by the state attorney's office, and that King is innocent until proven guilty. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Carey Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.